glad to have you with us from Ross-Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. We have a late-season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Nittany Lions headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will take the field first. And now there's Jarrett Gibson. What a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground. Songo Povatelli. Snags it, and there's running room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Wallace. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it, because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. He's piled up 97 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Here comes the heat. It's picked off. That's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Rides the option, he keeps it. Trying to take it, headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. And they'll bring it out to the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Oh, they're after him. He's on the move. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was.
Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's moving out of the pocket. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
On the move at the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. He's going for the goal line. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. Moving toward the end zone and fumble! They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Baxter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Dances away. On the run, deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use the quick passing. So is the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
There's a crease. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. Snags it and he's open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Purdue! And once he found extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Wallace. Maybe some room here. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gibson on the option. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. He's got the ball. That one's live. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. It's complete to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Got a little grass. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Gibson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. Caught, and he's got room. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on now. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quickly to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he can go! And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Just keeps slinging it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've done.
Breaks into the open. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purdue! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. Back to pass. Got his man. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. Flying out to the left. To the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not wide enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
I mean, some quarterbacks have a hard enough time just completing passes in the pocket, but to do it on the run, like when you got that kind of speed and that kind of momentum going, it takes a special kind of athlete, and that quarterback, he's a different breed.
With the catch, it's Gibson. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude.
There he goes. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Going to the run, it's Gibson. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers! He scores for the 5th time in this game. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And listen, if I have a playmaker and running back like that with that kind of speed, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wallace. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. This defense will try to keep everything in front. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 19 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's the Jayhawks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Howard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Running inside, it's Wallace. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Penn State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Boilermakers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Gibson again. Still running up at 40. He's loose down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Purdue! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Finds his man. It's Howard. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end.
Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
pressure coming. Makes the grab. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
What an easy way to get some free yards. I got an athletic quarterback that can do this. I can bootleg him to his right, make it a pass-run option. If he wants to take a shot down the field, so be it. But if not, just chew up some ground and go get a positive play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Big play. Takes him into bust territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Finds his man, and they get him down.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then be able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. He's got it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Wallace. After the filthy move, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Running to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Quick release on the RPO. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Wallace. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Makes it. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Works his way out to the 33-yard line. Pushed out of bounds. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the 4th quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last 2 snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get...
Turning it on! They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for an open area to his left. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And now after losing the fumble, there is an injured man on the field. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Down 2 scores in the 4th, the defense did its job to get the ball back, and now the offense has to make it pay off. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Howard. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
From the gun. Going for 6. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. Penn State will spend its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Across the 35. Snags it, and there's running room. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Run in the red zone, it's Terrell. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback making checks. Could be an alley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. These corners going to give them some space. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with